So, I mean, give turning 33 this, it took the day after my birthday for something bad to happen as opposed to something bad happening on the actual date of my birth. So, what could possibly have happened yesterday to constitute my low? I don't not say why, but my ribs are killing me right now. It's complicated, but all you need to know is that I'm actually in kind of a lot of pain right now. I mean, not like searing pain, but, if I'm expected to lift a heavy object or, hold my breath for a long time, that ain't happening. It's all around here and here. All the upper part. So, hopefully, yes, it does hurt when I cough. It does hurt when I sneeze. It hurts when I blow my nose. Fun fact, you actually need to breathe to do a lot of things in life. For those of you who somehow didn't know that. And last night, I'm trying all I can to make sure I don't move funny, so I don't accidentally get a jolt of pain which wakes me up in the middle of the night. Which, that last part, I did a better job than I thought I would. I mean, getting up was a real pain, but not, actually sleeping through the night, I did pretty okay. I will admit, I'm not a very good sleeper anyway. So, the fact that I even got as good of a night's sleep as I did, that's something. Let's see, my high would be, the Cowboys won. That's really good. Look, at this point, we're guaranteed the 5th seed no matter what. And I'm pretty sure, we just had to lose to Jacksonville. Seriously, that game losing to Jacksonville is going to ruin everything in the long run. It just will. Unless, of course, the Eagles somehow lose that, which they're not. They win their game this Sunday, it's all over. The first, the 1, 2, and 3 seeds, they're clinched. And, yeah, that's, I don't know, I think it'll probably go down. I like for it to go down to week 18, because the Eagles got to play the Giants, and we have to play the Commanders. I'm not entirely sure how that's going to play out, but we'll see. We'll see if this will be we'll see if this will be a good week. But Cowboys have a nice long week in order to prepare for week 18 next week. So that's really cool. And what was my act of kindness? I did a few things for my grandma yesterday. That was something. Also, about the ribs thing earlier, in case anyone's wondering, yes, I did take ibuprofen before I went to bed last night, and it helped a little bit, but, for those of you who don't know, if you ever bruise your ribs, it's a good couple weeks of, having difficulty doing stuff and breathing. Oh, gosh. It's for me, it's not that I've ever actually had one of these, but you know how when you get a concussion, you're more susceptible to any other one? Since February 28th, 2019, that's been, my thing. And every time I bruised my ribs, it was either because of something stupid. It really was because of something stupid happening. I.e., Well, in the case of the very first time, someone sucker punching me, but that's a story for a different day. Okay, you know what? I don't want to be a downer today. Not on the final Friday of 2022. Although I will admit, last night really tried to end things on a horrible note. I tell you what. Okay, so good morning, happy Friday, everyone. Oh yeah, that's another thing. I have like a cut on my I don't know if you can tell, but I have like a cut on my finger. That happened. I have a cut like on my arm right here. I have a giant bruise underneath my forearm, underneath my humerus. Yeah, that's the name of the bone right here. It's called your humerus. What else? I had like a bruise like right here on my foot. Yeah, let's just say what happened. Yeah, you know, I'll just say you should see the other guy. Okay, I'll put it to you that way. Let's see. Okay, what was that? Okay. I never thought I'd ever have to do this again, but I need you guys to help me with something. See, obviously this past Wednesday was my birthday, and I pretty much went at length yesterday about how it was probably the best birthday I ever had. And if you can believe it, my mom actually wants to celebrate my birthday even further. Specifically the fact that, remember I said this week that my brother, his wife, and my nephews are all in Connecticut right now visiting my brother's wife's family. So they couldn't celebrate with me on Wednesday. No shame in that. I mean, you know, they're just being with family. I have no problem. Listen, I have family all over the country, some of which absolutely wished me a happy birthday. You know, they didn't need to be here to celebrate it. That's fine. I'm flexible. So, again, my mom wants to celebrate my birthday, obviously, with my nephews around, because my nephews want to sing happy birthday to me. Aww, that's nice. That makes me so happy that my nephews want to do that. That actually takes the sting out of my ribs, okay? That's how nice that is. If only temporarily it takes the sting out of my ribs. So, in terms of what the plan was going to be, is my brother and the rest of his family should be returning from Connecticut either tonight or Saturday. And Saturday night after we went to church, we were going to celebrate at Sorge's, which would be New Year's Eve. And we tried calling Sorge's, and they are booked solid. So now, we have absolutely no idea what to do. I mean, we do have a couple options. Let's see. Where do I even begin? Because, I mean, I'm perfectly fine with getting together on Saturday for something, because it would be myself, obviously. It's my birthday, of course. Why would I not be invited to my own birthday? Seriously. Okay. So me, my mom and dad, my brother, my sister-in-law, my 3 nephews. That's 8. My grandparents would be there, and my cousin who would chauffeur my grandparents. So that's 11. And possibly my uncle and his wife, so 13 people altogether. So let's say between 11 and 13. Keep it around there, right? Now, we could wait a couple weeks to go to, you know, Sorge's, because here's the thing. Next week my mom is going to be working, so we couldn't do this. But 2 weeks from now, my mom is going to be off, so we can do it then. You know, go to church and then Sorges. Another idea that I had, and this is a bit risky, we could have another turkey dinner. Here's the thing. If we wanted to have it tomorrow night, it would have needed to have started thawing already. And we're not entirely sure if it's okay to just leave out a frozen turkey overnight. So there's that to consider. But again, we have the option of it happening 2 weeks from now. So there's that. Obviously, this would be on a Saturday after church. We could do going out to Sorge's again in 2 weeks. We could do that. One idea I actually had is we actually have a spare prime rib that we saved from, for special occasions like Christmas and stuff. So we could do that. I did try to suggest that, but my mom said, Nick, we just had prime rib for Christmas. And you know what? I just realized now I should have just made up with the argument, but it's my birthday. Why did I not think of that? I feel so silly I didn't think of that. By the way, I'm sure at this point a bunch of you guys are wondering, why don't you just go to Libs again? You know what? I actually did suggest that in a humorous way, and I'll tell you why. Because as much as I would love to go back already, and here's the thing, I was just there, and yeah, listen, in a perfect world, I'd be able to go to Libs every day. That's how good it is. But I'm realist. I know better than to think I'm gonna go back to Libs that soon. I do know that while that is not a bad option to go back there, it isn't just about, you guys know me, I really do try and make everything convenient for everyone, whether it's my birthday or not. And as great as going to Libs would be, there are my nephews to consider, because it's a pair of 3-year-old twins and a 16-month-old, so 1 year and 4 months. Not to mention they live all the way in Corning, and they have to drive all the way to Elmira. Now, there is a church service on Saturdays here in Elmira at 4, so that could potentially work. But there are so many things that we gotta prepare and get ready for. Not to mention, getting my grandparents is a bit of a tall order, because my grandparents are 88 years old. They can't go into Libs the traditional way because when you go into Libs, you gotta go up steps, whatever, and the steps are kind of steep. And not really conducive for, especially my grandfather who uses a walker. My grandmother uses a cane too. So, there's a back door. But just getting everything prepared like that, it's a bit of a tall order. It is. And again, there is my nephews. Again, a pair of 3-year-old twins and, a year and 4 months old. They're just too young to, if the one that's 16 months was the same age as the twins, so we'll say 5 and 3, it'd be a more viable idea. But right now they're just too young. We don't want to risk, them, running around the place and doing stuff like that. And don't get me wrong, we've taken them to Sorge's before and they were fine there, but Libs is kind of that sort of upper class sort of thing. So for now, I'll say Libs is like the least likely thing we could do, but I will put that as an option. So you have, actually, even if we could go to Libs, this Saturday wouldn't be good because it's New Year's Eve and it's going to be busy. So I guess by my count you have, I'd say 7 options. Actually, I lost count on the options there, I'm sorry. So there's going to Sorge's 2 weeks from now, having a turkey dinner tomorrow night. Although I'm going to ask about the whole defrosting, thawing out turkey overnight. Turkey dinner 2 weeks from now. Prime rib. Now, prime rib I know for a fact you can thaw overnight, so I'll leave that as an option. Prime rib 2 weeks from now. And going to Libs. That'll be, so probably in most likely fashion to least likely fashion of happening. So I'm gonna leave it on you guys. I mean, last year when it was between having a turkey dinner and going to Libs, you guys didn't let me down before. So, and you gotta remember this is for about 11 to 13 people. You gotta remember that, there's, a pair of 3-year-old twins and one that's 16 months old. So you gotta consider all those factors. And yeah, that should be about it. I know you guys won't let me down. You've been pretty good about that before. So with that said, I do feel a little better considering everything that happened, guys. I do feel better talking about, this is fun. This is a fun video to do. I actually, really, I had to think, I was so enamored with thinking about, what the situation is regarding how we're going to celebrate my birthday, that I don't know, that I almost completely forgot about, eating my ribs yesterday. Oh, trust me, as soon as I get up, I'm going to be feeling it. Oh yeah, one last thing. Hot Ones did a bomb reaction. That was fun. Best of the bomb reaction. That's a way to kick up. You know what? In a way, it kind of ends 2022 with a bang. I see what you did there, First Week Feast. I see you. Someday I will be on Hot Ones. And that episode will be legendary. One day. Okay, so I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow me on social media. As always, I'm very humble in this video for all of you guys watching. Enjoy today. Hopefully a wonderful, wonderful Friday, and final Friday of 2022. And remember, for things about Taco Channel is going to be here at the London Inn. Always have your back, take care, and make good choices. 607 all day, baby. I almost forgot to do it. Oh. Yeah, I feel it. Okay. When I move right here, it doesn't hurt, but if I breathe, oh. Yeah, they got me. See ya.